Hi, I'm Wade.
And I'm Lorraine.
And we are
On the Off-Ramp.
And in today's video, we are heading from Escalante, Utah, and making our way down to Green River State Park in Green River, Utah.
And we'll be traveling on what's considered one of the most scenic highways in all of USA.
So we're looking forward to sharing that part of the journey with you. Now, remember, we're boondocking and dry camping as we head along. And so our break that we're going to have at Green River is going to be kind of nice because we actually hit a state park campground.
Van life gives us lots of opportunities to dry camp and find neat places. But this time we're heading to full hookup, or at least almost full hookup, to be able to get some other things done. As we head down number 12 highway, we expect to see quite diverse landscapes, hit Red Rock Canyons. We're hoping to see we also hope to go through Capitol Reef National Park, just a day visit, and we're going to stop at numerous scenic overlooks wherever we can.
And one of the things we're really looking forward to seeing right now is part of the Staircase Monument. And from what we've seen, that carries all the way from Bryce Canyon and before Bryce Canyon, and it goes all the way down to Grand Canyon National Park. So this is a huge geological thing.
We're going to stop at as many pullouts as we can. So Wade and I are staying at a Harvest Host with Alvin and Val. They booked the Harvest Host, and this business gladly accepted a second person. We have been Harvest Host members in the past and just hadn't this year. This is the Serenidad Gallery, Fine Arts and Antiques. And in that house lives Harriet, and she wants us to come in for a tour. Val and I each bought some items, and here we're parked on her property at this Harvest Host in Escalante. So if you're coming through Escalante, I think you'll make a new friend if you come to this cute little Serenidad Gallery of Fine Arts and you get to meet the owner, Harriet, who's a great hostess. And the guys are going to spend the evening, guess what? Watching the Jets game. There's a pull-off right here. Do you want to go to it?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, for sure. I'm glad we're stopping here at this scenic overlook.
Yeah, I think one of the beautiful things to do, especially traveling on a road like this, and this is a well-known highway, it's nice just to get an overview of everything, and you get to see down below the big canyons. And
yeah, we just tried to stop as many of these overlooks as we can.
And try to take in as much as we can.
Going into the area of the Grand Staircase Monument in Utah on the $1 million highway, apparently. And again, we were also told this is the most scenic route in all of the USA.
So we're about to judge it.
Yeah, we've seen some incredible scenic routes as we've done this trip, and so definitely this is pretty incredible, and we are enjoying it. That.
We got a road way down there.
Yeah, the $1 million highway goes way down there.
That red rock right in front of it.
Sometimes Wade and I think we've got too much driving video, but I'm sorry, there's just so much we have to show you.
Scenic turnout?
Scenic turnout, we'll stop for sure.
Okay.
We have about a 4-hour drive to the campground that we're going to, and we're just gonna probably turn it into an 8-hour drive, who knows?
Yeah.
Just because there's so many wonderful things to see. Oh, well, if we can get in there. Some turnouts don't always allow 2 vans to fit in. That's a bit of a problem. Oh, that RV is, and that does get to be a bit of a problem.
Shoot.
Yep, we couldn't stop for that scenic turnout. For a coffee house.
Oh, here's the place.
Here's another turnout. Okay, good.
Wednesday through Sundays.
Oh, there's a coffee house.
Oh.
I guess if we're gonna park here, will we have to buy coffee? I guess so.
Head northeast and continue straight.
for vehicles.
Continue straight.
As opposed to for...
Lower parking lot for people with wheelchair
Oh,
needs.
handicapped, yeah.
Okay.
No vehicle over 20 feet. Or
Down that
or
way.
20 feet.
Yeah. There must be a coffee shop down below. I'm sure there's a baked good that you're going to want, Wade. How's that? Let's just go see what this is about.
Yeah, we go check it out. A little coffee shop. It looks like they have a guest cottage. And this is the view they get to see.
Just imagine those settlers having to carve through here. Oh yeah, look at that. We are driving on the top of a mountain. Look at this. We're on a ridge where there's a cliff on that side and there's a cliff on that side. Oh my. And we're waiting for a pullout so we can take some pictures. So yeah, this is incredible.
Look at this. Look how narrow
we are
it is.
like right on the top.
Oh my.
Drive. I mean, the speed limit is 35 miles an hour.
Yeah, I gotta watch the road. I'm not
Yeah,
watching it. Here,
Can we pull out here? Alvin on one side, us on the other?
both sides.
Just be careful. That's an edge.
Yeah.
This area here is known as Hogsback. The steep
Wow.
sides to each side of the road, winding, is a thrilling drive, but I wouldn't want to do it in the dark. Beautiful.
It's absolutely beautiful, but it's driving on a mountain ridge. This is the most narrow ridge I think I have ever driven on a highway. There's a canyon on both sides. So it's interesting as we climb these roads and we're going through canyons and rocks, and all of a sudden we're climbing higher, and it's a high mountain pass, travels up to 9,600 feet elevation.
We weren't expecting that.
We were not expecting what we've seen here, no. And the neat thing is that it is, I think I read somewhere, it is the highest level of trees in an alpine forest or something like that.
I don't know. It was high up. There was some snow on the side of the roads too. So we've just come through that forest. We knew we were going up and up, and now we're still on the Scenic Byway, and now we're high, pretty high elevation, kind of getting out of the forest, and we get to look down on what we just have come through. Oh my goodness. Kind of crossed over from way that ridge on the other side through all of that to here. I wonder what we have left to see. So much more. We've come about, we've got about 10 kilometers left to the end of our number 12 highway scenic route. We're heading from west to east, and so the east end of it. And we're finding, again, the terrain has changed quite a bit. We have come down high off a mountain. We have no idea what that elevation was, but now we're coming into the town of Torrey, right? In the next.
We know that the mountain was 9,600 feet.
Oh yeah, at one point we were at 9,600 feet. So, but we were like in this foresty, mountainous area, no rocks, and now this is our new view again. Love all the changes on this Highway 12. This is what we think of when we think about Utah. This space, this look.
We just made a short little journey into Capitol Reef National Park.
After
And-
all, it was on our way. We had to stop. We
Yeah,
had to go look.
We weren't expecting, and we didn't realize it was one of the 5 top parks in Utah to come and visit. We are glad we did. The problem is that we didn't do enough video on this park, and we'll share some images with you, some photos, but it is an absolutely stunning park to drive through.
It had a very nice little touristy area of settlers called and orchards.
Oh yeah, in the town of Fruita.
Fruita, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
So in Fruita, there was some barns and some places to stop, but it was actually quite busy with tourists at the time that we drove through. So what did? We drove through.
We drove through, but then we planned for a picnic at the other end. So when we got to the far end of the park, we stopped and had a little picnic, and
yeah, it was fun.
And we got a chance to talk about what we've all seen in this park alone. So, yeah. Well, we didn't do enough research on Capitol Reef National Park ahead of time,
or even the area,
or the area, because we knew we had to get to Green River, and we didn't know how long it was going to take us. But we're realizing that we did miss out on numerous hiking trails.
There's great hiking opportunities in that area. I tell you, I was dealing with FOMO, knowing we were driving past things we should stop for.
Yeah, there was just
so much.
It's just overload, and really you can only see so many things. It's otherwise you're spending a week in a certain area instead of just a day or two driving through.
Yes. Looks like a little fortress we're going around.
Look at these ones here, these rocks sitting right by the creek.
Oh yeah. We're always fascinated by these big rocks that just seem to be landed on the side of the road or on the side of those hills, knowing that they've fallen from the top and down. Like to see it happen, don't want to be under it when it does. Here we are at the end of Capitol Reef Canyon Drive. There's some hikes on the sides, but I think it's going to be kind of a drive day today as we get to Green River, and this is where we stop for a picnic lunch. Not too bad, eh? Good view. These three make a good view, but yeah, so do those rocks behind them. We have exited Capitol Reef National Park, and instantly it seems that the landscape has changed again. What an adventure this drive is. So many different things to see, and so many places to stop.
So the one thing I found really exciting about this trip was that it's really increased my level of photography. It's got me excited about being a photographer again. And really, the changing light and the changing landscape has just provided unbelievable and incredible vistas of creation.
I think you'll be editing photos for months to come.
I think I will be, yeah. I'm looking forward to sharing them as well. It's just phenomenal just seeing the stuff. Now, the one thing is, as a photographer, it would be great to spend a week in a region because you can get different daylights, get up at different times in the morning or stay up later in the evenings. And this wasn't a photography trip, but even still, like, just the beauty of the area gave me so many opportunities to take wonderful photographs.
So we're in Green River State Park in the small town of Green River, not far from Moab, not far from Arches, not far from Canyonland. But interestingly enough, we've been here 3 days, and we call them what, Val? What do we call these days?
We had a home day.
A home day.
We did adulting, like laundry, washing the vehicles, stuff like that. And today was a chill day.
Yeah, so we actually booked 3 nights here so that we could do laundry, we could wash the vans. I don't know, we call them home days or adulting days. So this is our last night here. We're back on the road and heading over to Moab, Canyonlands, Arches, spending about 5 days in that area. So looking forward to that, but we needed this downtime. Being on the road, traveling all the time gets busy. So this is our campsite. Ginters are set up over here. You can see our van in the trees over there. And Wade is ready to entertain us around a fire. So this is the part we call camping, and the other parts we call traveling. So Green River State Park is a nice stop-off place before you head to those parks.
Have you ever had travel fatigue? Well, I think we hit that wall. We've been traveling with Alvin and Val for 16 days now, and we are in Green River, Utah. We are at the Green River State Park. However, we found we were getting tired. We started off from Mesa, went through Sedona into the Grand Canyon. From Grand Canyon, we went over to Page Arizona, and visited Antelope Canyon there. Did a hike there. We spent a couple nights there just exploring the area. And then we traveled into Zion National Park, and we traveled into Bryce Canyon, spent some time there. Then we went over to Capitol Reef Park, and just that drive, there's so much to see, we were just getting exhausted. So we felt it was time just to stop. So we spent 3 nights here at the Green River State Park in Utah, and it's been wonderful. And today we're off to Canyonlands, Moab, and that region down there. And then we have a couple of passes on the 20th and the 21st, or the 21st and 22nd. You had to get passes ahead of time to get into Arches National Park. So we have some more busy times ahead of us. We had a good rest here, but now it's time to get out and see more. So that's our story. We always share the motto at the end of the videos to hold our plans loosely.
Yes, we do.
I think this time we may have held them a little bit too loosely because we didn't know what we're going into. And what did you call this?
I call this a scouting expedition because I think Wade and I both feel, and I think the Ginters do, that we'd gladly go back and check out some of the areas with a little bit more time or a little bit more planning.
Yeah, we made our trip plans a little later in the year, so a lot of the campgrounds weren't available, and we did great. We found many good off-the-grid spots and boondocking and dry camping, but it would be nice to make a bit more detailed planning and just to see more of the region. And for me, I'd love to get up more early mornings like I did in the other video. Now, remember, please take the time to subscribe to our channel. It helps us grow our channel. And leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you.
If you have questions about our trip, please do that as well.
And ring the notification bell. That way you'll get notifications about when our next video is out.
So, even though we did it, and maybe could have planned a little more carefully, we think we should still hold our plans loosely.